I'm sure you've heard it before. Knowledge is power, right? We've heard that so many times growing up, school, PBS, everything. Knowledge is power. But that's not true. You can be full of knowledge and do nothing with that knowledge. And I'm just here to tell you today that application is what's power. Execution is what's power. You know, I just recently had a conversation with a family member, and a lot of these, I should put this disclaimer in here before, a lot of, these experiences and things I'm talking about on Reset are just from lived experiences or for conversations and things that happen in real time, maybe even earlier that day or this week. And the topic this week is about getting information and doing nothing with it. We are bombarded with information from so many different angles every day, right? And then there's access to information from so many different angles. And I had to tell myself, I don't know, people that say that, I'm guilty, said it several times, I don't know, I don't know where to start, how to do it. But it's there's information everywhere, from books, from podcasts, from YouTube channels, from people, from biographies, autobiographies, from conferences. I don't know is not an excuse. It's buckle down and search until you find that information. And then once you have that information, you have to act on it. You have to execute on it. You have to implement what you read or what you learned. You can be on something like YouTube and watch video after video after video. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Just, consumption. But it's what did you do with the information? All of that stuff, these books, I have a Kindle membership and I'm reading all of these books about personal development, self-improvement. And it's okay, which one of these, books and actual millions of things that are in these books are you going to apply? Instead of just reading book after book after book and searching and, researching. And it's okay, so you have the information. You have a lot of information. Just pick one thing. So this is really on my heart because I had a conversation with a family member and we were talking about all these different strategies and tactics. It's okay, there's this option, there's option A, B, C, D, A through Z. And the response was, well, I'm just so overwhelmed with all of them. There's just so many. There's just, and it's okay. That's saying, I have so many pairs of shoes in my closet and I just got overwhelmed by seeing so many that I decided to just go barefoot. It's come on, just pick one, choose one and execute on that one thing. If it's 30 days, if it's 90 days, if it's 6 months, if it's a year, that one thing, rather than just being just a consumer and overwhelmed with information that you did absolutely nothing with. So I just want to put some fire or light the fire behind somebody today who was well, yeah, I watched all these YouTube videos. I read all these books. I researched it. Maybe I pulled out an old school encyclopedia, but it's what have you done? What did you do with that information? And what thing did you do consistently to say whether or not it works? So that's another thing too. We are often very quickly, we want instant results. We want instant gratification. We want, that overnight fix. And that's great when it happens, right? It's rare, but it's great when it happens. But when it doesn't, will you stick to the course? Will you keep going? Will you do it at least an amount of time, a specified amount of time, so that you can realistically say this worked or it didn't work? Because sometimes we quit too soon. You would be surprised how close you are to something, but because you didn't stay the course, because you weren't consistent, because you didn't focus, you didn't reap the harvest, you didn't see the results. So I just want to encourage somebody today that is a super consumer of information, always researching, studying, journaling, taking notes, getting information from wherever they can, going to conference, investing in this and investing in that. That's great. Do that, but actually pick something, choose something to actually execute on, to implement in your life, your career, your business. Implement what you have. Execution, execution, execution. I just want to share that, and consistent execution. I'm Raven M. Harris. Thank you all so much for watching and joining us on the Reset channel. If this spoke to you, spoke to your spirit, make sure you share it with someone, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps bring viewers to this channel. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great one.